A lot of you have been on the journey with us over the last 2-ish years almost. This has been a secret that's been kind of exciting to be able to keep over the last year.
And the ability to create massive financial resources, the ability to create incomes, the ability to grow teams exponentially expands.
You've kind of heard whispers in the background, and you've kind of known that something bigger was coming.
More powerful to be unified than it is to be perfect.
A lot of times we talk about building a business from our phones. But we're about to take that to the next level. Guys, it's been almost 2 years in development. Let's take this thing to the next level.
What we're going to do is we're going to actually get into the blogging blunders. And more than anything, instead of just telling you about them, we're going to show you guys watching this video exactly what people are doing wrong with their blogs, which I think is going to be the real value of this, because when you're seeing this and as we're going through these blogs, critiquing them, you're actually going to be able to identify the things that you're doing wrong as we're going through and pointing some of these things out in other blogs. Do you remember when we did an event, and this was 2 years ago? Do you remember that lady, and I'm not gonna call her out by name, but she knows who she is, who said that she had taken 2 years to try to get her blog even live?
After I finally got my stuff up, right, which didn't take me 2 years because I was all day and night, maybe she was only part-time, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. After I got my site up, I then had to fill it with content. Then I had to learn how to put sales stuff up. Then I had to learn how to embed sales psychology up.
Right.
And there were so many technical steps involved in every stage of the process that I wasted hundreds of hours in my first few months on the internet, and it cost me way more money than it should have cost. If you're watching this video and you've been online for longer than a month, you just had your heart pumping when I was talking about that, because you know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah. You've tried to set something up and don't know how. You might be one of these, weirdo programmers or something like that. It's like, I could do that in 5 minutes. I know PHP code. Well, maybe you do, and the truth is you're not making any money because you're missing the other half of the puzzle, which is marketing. Now, Dave Sharp is one of the foremost experts in the world in direct response marketing. In fact, together with the blogging and the culture stuff that I know, and the sales psychology and the influence stuff Dave Sharp knows, we have one of the largest sites on the internet. We actually have a site right now, obviously, that's in the top 200 sites online. And so you're watching this, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you what people are doing wrong in their businesses. Now, I'm going to warn you in advance as we're walking through these things. We're going to show you stuff that if you do on your own, it's going to take you forever and a ton of money to be able to solve these problems that we're about to point out. However, we're going to actually come back in one of the videos here in a couple of days, and we're going to show you how to solve them like that for nothing.
I want to just point this out, is that I've seen you and I've seen people pay you thousands and thousands of dollars just to go and look at their site. So this is really something of value to not only you guys who are watching the video, but also to the person whose site we're critiquing.
And let's start with this one here. So right now, what's your biggest roadblock and what's holding you back from hitting that?
We've had some traffic already coming in, and it's growing. But there's no engagement.
And when you say you're not getting engagement, you mean nobody's commenting on your stuff? Or what do you mean?
No
They're not
comments,
commenting, no
shares.
likes. So your problem then is syndicating and getting engagement on the content that you're creating, and that's the biggest thing that you think that your problem is.
Yeah.
When you guys were setting up your website, I know you removed all the content from this site, but we wanted to use this as an example because this is kind of what you started with on the internet. What was the purpose of this website that you created right here?
I'm really into personal development and mindset training, so I just wanted to basically add value and eventually, and I'm working on it now, develop my own mindset product.
You wanted to create...
eventually be able to sell that.
Right, so you wanted to be able to create and sell a mindset product.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I've really seen with a lot of people that I've coached and consulted with and worked with on my teams and outside of my teams up until this point is really they've spent a whole lot of time setting stuff up. They've spent a whole lot of time, thinking about what they're going to do when they get ready to do it, right? And they've spent a whole lot of time doing a whole lot of stuff that doesn't make them any money at all. You guys need to get into a situation to where you can start literally just creating content fast. That's number one, because you guys are really likable. I mean, seriously. People want to hear what you have to say. You want to speak. You want to get out there and share your message. But the problem is when you're spending all of your time like buying random stuff that you don't need and setting up random stuff that you don't need to set up, you're not doing what is really your highest paid skill. And I can promise you that you too, setting up domains and setting up your blog is not your highest paid skill. I was asking you here before we got started, a lot of times I think we go the free route, right? And oftentimes going free costs us a whole lot of money in the long run. So just give me your perspective real quick, and it doesn't have to be long, of the value that you've got really at the end of the day from setting up a bunch of like free sites. You've paid for hosting, but the site, you went and you spent the time yourself setting up the site, going with like one of these free services. At the end of the road, did that actually really pay off?
Really, it hasn't really paid off. I mean, I've definitely more has come out of my pocket than, especially with time.
If you had what we're going to show you here in a second 10 years ago, I actually think you guys might be traveling the world right now speaking and making $30,000 a month. Is that cool?
At minimum.
All right, cool.
So you're here because you want to get some feedback on your business from us and on what we can do to help you, and I'm going to help you out with your sites. I want to ask you some questions, though, because I know that you've struggled with some of the things people have struggled with. You've been online for 6 years, okay? When you got started online, how long did it take you to set up your first website, just honestly?
And so I spent, countless hours trying to figure it out.
And you see, you spent a lot of money, a lot of time. How much money did you spend in your first 6 months?
I would say about $20,000.
In 6 months?
Yeah.
So tell me real quick, we've got one of your sites up here. What can I do for you today? What are you struggling with in your business that I can help you solve?
So my struggle today is to really have people that come in really have the vision that it is possible, that they don't know anything, and then they can make money if they take it step by step by step.
And you want to make sure that when your team gets started, just so I'm clear, when you get them started in a business, that they believe that they can get set up quickly and get going fast.
Absolutely.
But the fact is you did not get set up quickly, you did not get going fast, because it took you 6 months and $20,000 to get going on the internet.
More importantly, though, if you could help your team get set up faster, right, to where they're marketing quicker, to where when they look at what they have to do, it just not only looks simpler, but it is simpler. But truthfully, it's not that you're not, or somebody out there is not a hard worker. It's more that maybe, truthfully, they just can't do what we do, right? Maybe they've got a full-time job. Maybe they've got kids. They get home, they've got to go to soccer practice. It's cool that you could have something that easy and that simple for yourself, but what if you could have something that easy and that simple for your team?
I actually think that would be even more important, because in the end, it's how much, how many people you can help. To the degree that you do that, you're actually, having success, right? So for me, that would be, a dream come true, if you would.
Now, you've been online since when?
December.
So this is your first time. You didn't get online years ago and then started again in December?
No. December was my first time getting online. Yeah.
Okay, what's the one thing that if I could help you with that one thing, it would solve your problem and you'd be able to make money a lot faster?
Ranking on the search engines.
First of all, I just want to redirect your focus. If you're going to rank on the search engines, the purpose is, right, to make sales. Now, the second thing is what's your problem right now with ranking on the search engines? Are you having a hard time building backlinks, taking too time? What's the deal?
For some reason, they're not ranking.
People who are ranking really easily and a lot today are ranking from social interaction and from real conversations and engagements on the posts that they've got. Today, people have got to be actually engaging with the information that you're putting out, right? Now, we developed something we're going to share with you guys, obviously in the next video, where we have a social mechanism for creating massive amount of real backlinks from other people's websites that can get you ranked like that. So we'll actually show you that in another video. I just wanted to redirect your focus that your actual goal is not to rank in the search engines. Your goal is to make sales. And that's what we can help you do. So back over to Dave.
No, I do. It's true. When I'm looking at this blog, which is, I believe, the first blog that you ever set up online, right?
Yeah, that's my first blog.
What's going to create sales is by creating content and providing value to people, and then them engaging and being attracted to your content, right? But if nobody ever sees the content, then it's kind of hard for them to get engaged with it, right? One of the reasons why they don't see the content is because, and this is a two-part thing, they don't see the content and it's not ranking in the search engines, is because there's no viral architecture in the blog. So what I would say, right, from my perspective is, number one, you have two goals, and this is initially, we've now, realized that just selling more stuff is ultimately what you need to do. But in order to rank on the search engine, if you rank on the search engines, people will find your stuff. But if I said, hey, right here, right now, I've got a solution that would be set up for you faster than a Facebook profile, right? And we all know that pretty much everybody's got a Facebook profile, and they're set up really quick. If it was not only had everything in it that you needed to be able to make money, rank in the search engine, and start generating sales, it was also set up not in a day or two, but in an hour or two. Would you pay right here, right now, dollars for it?
Yep.
Cool.
And you've been online for 3 months, and so tell me about the struggles that you've been having in your business since you've been online.
Wow. To figure something out, it's like sometimes it becomes so difficult to move something from one side to the other, to do a squeeze page that I just learned what it is. It's like, okay, now what do I do?
Basically, you make a goal of tomorrow we're going to do a banner. Okay, cool. So tomorrow comes, you start doing a banner, and you end up doing the whole week a stupid banner.
Okay, I got it. So you've been spending the last 3 months then setting up.
Exactly.
Trying to set up.
And how much money have you spent setting up?
Well, setting up to right now about $1,500.
About $1,500, and that's just setting up. And 3 months, and you're not done yet.
No, it's far from done.
And you're still setting up.
Yes.
I actually clicked on a link on your site, and it went to a page that said, if you want to keep setting up your site, click here, which I actually thought was kind of hilarious.
I've been there for about a week or so, actually, to get that page going in. Not yet.
Now, here's the problem that I see what you guys are doing right now is, first of all, this is taking you 3 months, and you're just not finished yet. Right? Now, when somebody puts their email into this form on the side here, what do they go to? Anything, or is this just not set up?
They are supposed to go to a free video that I'm going to shoot.
So I've been in the same situation that you're in, right? What you really need to do is you need to start making sales, right?
Exactly.
And why you're not making sales is because you're focused on this, right? So what I want to do for you is, first of all, teach you, of course, we're going to teach everybody here over the next couple of videos how to remove all of this resistance. This is the problem of the internet. This is the problem that people have in making money, is cognitive resistance and social resistance to just taking massive action. Number one, you've got a capture form, and that's good. We can do a little bit of tweaking and finagling with that to make it actually convert more leads, more sales. But you need to have a way to capture leads, right? Something to sell, and you need to have upsells in the back end. Right? Then you need to bring in enough leads to create enough sales. That's all that you do to make money.
You didn't quit doing what you were doing before so you could be a programmer.
Exactly.
A lot of times we get stuck in things that have nothing to do with making money. If we were to set this up for you and fast track all of the setup, all of the technical jargon that you're struggling with, and so you can start getting that really awesome personality that people want to connect with and buy from, because you guys are awesome just sitting here hanging out with you. Would that be worth today, if it could be set up in the next 24 hours, dollars?
Ready, set up.
It's done.
Well, we get two.
You get two of them.
We get two, one for her, one for me.
I want to ask you, actually, because I know that you've had websites for a long time. We're actually looking at one right now. You said you've had this for how many years?
I think 5 years.
5 years. So you've been on the internet, actually, for a long time. What kind of business is this for?
For a print brochure.
For a print brochure.
I sell advertising for a print brochure for Key West, and then I put all of my clients on my website.
And your clients are for what business?
The big hotels and restaurants and attractions in Key West.
And how long did this website here take for you to get set up when you got started on the internet?
Probably about 3 weeks to a month, maybe.
Okay, and right now you have a goal of making money on the internet.
you know, if I can make some money doing something that I love to do, because I already love this.
So my question for you, Amber, is what can I help you with that if you solved right now, it would just remove all the resistance that you've currently got?
I would like to be able to do a video and then upload it right to my Empower blog and then be able to post right from there onto Facebook.
What is the process that you have to go through right now to be able to do something like that? Because obviously you've got a site, and up until now, you've outsourced pretty much everything. You spent, did you say several thousand or?
A couple thousand
to get the site set up. There's a lot of pages. There's a lot that you've done on this site, but what you want is more efficiency. So what is your biggest struggle with the way that you're marketing right now? Just, is it efficiency?
Yeah, mobile.
You want to be more mobile. You want to be able to, just like I said, create a piece of content and just get it up and then move on with your day. I've been wanting to, as long as I've been in this business, I wanted to work more from my phone too. I want to be mobile. You know, I want to be able to just shoot a video and just upload it right away too. I mean, truthfully, that's what I want.
This does not fit in my purse.
It doesn't fit in your purse. It doesn't fit in my purse either.
Right?
Yeah.
Your man
So
what does fit in my purse.
It fits in his merch.
You need a larger purse.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you, and we're going to show you a platform and a solution, really, that we've created that will allow you to be able to do exactly what you want to do, and not do it in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, not do it for $996.50, but do it for really, honestly, an absolute steal, and do it right here, right now. Cool?
Absolutely.
She just gave me her credit card.
Sign me up, brother.
Dave, run that.
Oh, here. I brought one for each of you.
She brought one for me, too.
Folks, we didn't spring into existence as professional blogging superhero millionaires. We started out just like you, one step at a time.
And help us spread the love, baby, and the information in this video by sharing it with your friends and family. All over your social media sites like Facebook and Twitter, and be a blog beast.
Ooh, I like that. A blog beast. Speaking in the next video, Dave and I, we thought it'd be cool for you to see how easy it can be to set up and run a good blog. So with the help of our lead developer, Casey, we'll show you the exact opposite of the worst blog ever created.
A beast blog. Right, we wanted you to see how easily a blog can actually be created. I'm talking about a blog that gets more audience engagement, more social media sharing, and more brand awareness, and most importantly, more traffic and more sales conversions. Stack all of that together, and the result is obviously more business and more money for you.
Folks, what you're going to see in this next video is some of the strongest training ever created. Dave and I have tested millions of dollars worth of traffic against these concepts, so seriously, don't miss it.
Guys, thanks for watching this video.
Yeah, this has been a ton of fun. We hope you learned something that you're going to put to good use.
Cool. We'll see you guys in the next video.
See you later.
Hey again, folks, it's Dave Wood and Dave Sharp, and we're here with our friend and, of course, our lead developer, Casey.
Hey, everybody.
And like we promised in video 1, we're about to show you what an actual good blog looks like.
And we're also going to have Casey walk you through how anyone can use this platform to quickly and easily create a sleek and professional-looking blog.
So just to prove that technology should never, ever be a barrier to your blogging success, we actually want to pull back the curtains on the Blog Beast platform. That's why we're going to have Casey actually help us here in a bit. You'll see how easily you can actually do this stuff if, and that's a big if, you have the right tool. We want to warn you guys actually ahead of time that the entire campaign that we're creating here for you guys is designed to be interactive.
So the first thing I thought I'd do is show you how quickly the system helps you get your blog set up. So we thought the best way to do that might be to do a little comparison. We're going to do this as a time lapse. This is the time it takes to set up a Blog Beast blog compared to how long it takes to set up a Facebook and WordPress blog.
It's pretty obvious how easy and how fast the system makes the entire setup process. Truthfully, WordPress doesn't even stand a chance, and the setup time for a Blog Beast blog is even a bit faster than the setup time for, get this, a Facebook page, with the important difference being that once you set up a Blog Beast blog, you're ready right away to do more than kind of just socialize with your friends. With the Blog Beast, you're ready to get making money and build your business right away.
So right now we're going to go through and talk about exactly where and how the system helps you avoid the blogging blunders, the ones they went over in the first video. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with the different types of posts that you can make inside their new platform. So I've got text posts, audio posts, image posts, and video posts. So just to show just a quick text post just to start, so I'm going to click on the text button here, and then I can immediately just end up putting in my message title. So I'm going to end up saying, let's say, this is my first post. And I can put in just some descriptions, some descriptive text, whatever I want my post content to be. So I'm just going to put just something simple here just to demonstrate. So I've already created the title, I've already created the description. Now I get to choose who I'm actually going to have see that, because one of the things that we've done inside the new platform is allow you to be able to create things that are both going to be published to your blog, but we've also created some kind of social sharing features within the platforms where people who are just have just purchased certain products can see just those other kinds of posts. So I'm just going to start by just dropping down. I'm going to select my public blog just to start. So I've got my public blog selected. And then one of the other things that we've done is we've actually allowed you to have multiple blogs. So we get an Empower Network blog by default. We can create additional blogs that you can all manage from the same Empower Network account. And we'll get to that here a little bit more in a minute. So I'm going to start just out with the My Empower Network blog. Then I can choose a blog category. We're demoing, so I'm going to choose the demo category. And then we actually automatically fill in different SEO options based off of what you've actually entered in for your description and your message text. So if I look at the meta tags, the keyword tags, and meta description, it's already done some things for us. We're analyzing it for you to be able to help get you SEO options that are out there. And so really that's all there is to creating your first post. So I click publish. It actually just published out to my website. It also shows into my activity feed so I can kind of see what's going on, and it's already out there on the web for people to see.
That is something that's attractive to me because it's so simple. I can think back when I was working and building some of my other blogs, it was very difficult to embed different video code, and I had to decode or recode or whatever you call that when you translate code into something that will actually show up on the blog. And embedding a picture or an audio into my blog was something that was so foreign to me, it was almost like another language. So that allows somebody, and just clarify for me, to easily be able to choose what type of media that they want to post to their blog.
Sure, absolutely. Probably the best way to show how easy it is just for me to do one here real quick. So let's just say that we're going to do a YouTube one to start. So I go and click Add Video, Embed from URL. I've already got a YouTube URL that I'm going to use, so I'm going to go ahead and just click Add Video. It's already there. It's already loaded up in the platform.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
It's really just that simple.
Wow, that's cool, man.
No more having to go out, figure out what embed code to use, what JavaScript or whatever to try to put into it. We just have had the entire thing completely integrated right into the platform.
Getting that to the right size actually used to take me like 5 minutes on the first blog that I have online. Now, one thing that I want to point out for everybody watching it is that this is already set up. The person didn't have to install any plugins. They didn't have to run around the internet looking for software to buy. They didn't have to optimize anything on the front of their blog to make it look right. The blog is actually already set up. We did that earlier when we were setting up the Facebook account looking thing, only it was a little bit faster. And he's just posting to the blog without adding any additional plugins, without having to optimize anything, literally in less time than it takes to cook a pancake.
And that's really interesting because yesterday we were talking, or in the last video, to a woman who just literally, that's what she wanted to do, was to be able to, and she actually wanted to do it with her mobile phone. We may be able to showcase something like that later on. Who knows? We'll save it.
You remember actually Amber? She had spent $2,000 on her website and still couldn't put video onto it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here she's done it in like 2 seconds. So already as we've been talking, Casey's just made that video post.
And now it's live on your blog is what you're saying.
Yeah, already live on the blog. YouTube, it's already properly formatted. It's already sized out. So you don't even have to worry about it. And you get to see it in your activity feed, but it's already been replicated out to your blog site. But wait, there's more. It actually gets even easier than that because we've tightly integrated the media hosting product along with the blog. So if you're managing your library of videos that you're going to end up publishing on the web or just any kind of video that you're going to use.
You know what I'm honestly blown away by, Dave, looking at this? My mom could have done that. You know, literally, my mom has never had a website because it's so complicated. She doesn't have a Facebook account. She could have done that in 30 seconds.
Sure. So, you know, just to continue with this new video and using our media hosting, I've already gone back to the choosing our video source. All I'm going to do down here is click Browse from Gallery. And then click, I've got a video that I've already uploaded into our media hosting service. Go ahead and just select it, click Add Video, and it's already there.
Now, what I want to point out is, and we're not going to showcase, really go through all of the things to showcase everything truthfully right now because we don't have time, but the quickness and speed of how long it takes even to be able to upload a video to our media hosting site is so much faster than anything that I've ever used before. And then the fact that you can upload it right to your blog that quick, literally how many clicks of the mouse was that?
3, 4 at the most.
At the most, and then have it on a blog post. You're now posting in the title, and how long until you have that ready to actually go?
You need one more click. And now it's gone. So now it's out of my, it's on my site.
I would say that was probably 1 minute and 30 seconds, probably less.
Probably a minute if I wasn't fumbling around with the computer.
I almost overlooked it there, but it looked like you had the ability to be able to post to multiple blogs there. Now, if that's what I think it is, that's unbelievably impressive because I know what I would have had to do before to set up and have the ability to post to multiple blogs. That would have been multiple WordPress installations or multiple whatever other installations are out there. And it would have took me probably multiple weeks, if not multiple months, to get that up and running to even have the ability to be able to post to those sites right away. What was that you had the ability to be able to choose which site you wanted to post it to?
So one of the things we want to do on the new platform is make it really easy for you to basically manage your entire online presence from one account. So what we've done is with the multiple blogs feature is from your one account, you have the ability to kind of have different content on different types of sites because, you know, you might be running, you know, a site for your business and you might want to have another site to blog about kittens or whatever other kind of interest that you may have out there on the web. So
do you like kittens?
They're okay. I'm more of a dog guy, I guess.
Okay, I was just making sure. I mean, I wouldn't have judged you.
No, well, you know, I guess my grandma would have liked kittens a little bit more. But hey,
you're telling me my grandma could blog about her kittens?
She could blog about her kittens.
Separate blog.
She's in.
Yeah. Well, on a separate blog, but still have her other blog that she actually makes money online with. So what we've done is we have the ability from that one account to be able to let you kind of self-direct what types of content, what types of posts that you want to show up on each of the different blogs. So this particular account that we're just playing around with here has 2 different types or 2 different blogs set up. But to go ahead and add a third, all I really have to do is go and click under the view and edit my blog. And so, you know, this is the blog that we've been playing with.
So obviously, as you guys can see, all of the content is already posted onto the blog. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, and this is just what we've been actually posting with and playing with just for a few minutes while we've been playing around here.
So in the time that we've been making this video, how many blog posts have we actually already made?
Oh, we've already made 3 posts that are actually out live on the web right now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we've been talking for like 10 minutes here. It used to take me like 4 hours per blog post. So in the length of time that we've been having this conversation, you've made 3 posts that my grandma could have made on her computer with the level of complexity of what we were just doing.
Sure, absolutely.
That's impressive.
I just wanted to point that out.
So to be able to add, so let's just say we want a third blog. We'll call this one the kitten blog because I don't have I've got a side business blog, so let me add another one. So all I do is click add new blog. I secretly love kittens. I mean, I guess it's out, right? So we'll just call this blog the kitten blog. And so it actually, what you do is you can set up a friendly name for it just to kind of be able to see what you're playing with inside the platform.
Sure.
But you also end up creating kind of what you want your presence to be online, starting out with your subdomain. So, you know, this just automatically suggested kitten blog. So let's just go ahead and do that, you know, for now. It sees that it's available, and the kitten blog is already there for us to be able to post that.
Wow.
So
I just need to interject.
Sure.
Wow. Back over to you, Casey.
So let's just say, you know, I love kittens for some, I guess we'll just go with it, right? So
can you write I like pink kittens or I love pink kittens? I just think that would be better.
Why don't I write Dave Wood likes pink kittens?
I do love pink kittens.
The secret's out.
I know.
So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say that it's going to go to my public blog, but now I actually get to select which blog it's going to publish to. So if I go and I select the blog, you can see the 3 different blogs that I'm managing from this one account. So I'm going to put this one out on the Kitten blog. So go ahead and select a category. This is the first post actually out there. So let's just say Dave Kitten as a category.
Can you make that Dave Wood Kitten instead of Dave Sharp Kitten? Because I want to clarify
We'll
that.
make sure that that's there we go.
Thank you.
It's a Dave Wood Kitten category.
Appreciate that.
All right. And so it's already filled out our SEO options like we have with the other posts we've
Can
made.
I just hold on before,
Yeah,
because
sure.
you're about to obviously publish
Yeah,
that
I'm
before
one
I
more
can
click.
even-
Yeah, one more click away.
I'm about to ask a question, but you're already ready to publish. Obviously, for a lot of people out there, they want to get their content ranked in the search engines, because obviously we know that if your content's ranked on the first page, then you're going to get more eyeballs, more exposure, and if you understand how to convert that traffic into leads and sales, obviously more money in your bank account. I'm seeing 3 things, and it's already given us suggestions of what we should use here in our SEO. Is that really what I think it is?
Yeah, it really is. What we're using is the content that you're putting in for the blog post. As we're analyzing it, we're looking at kind of what's there. Go ahead and make sure that your different meta tags, your descriptions, your keywords, and some keyword suggestions are there. And we can make suggestions based on what we're seeing in your content. But if you want to go back and be able to edit or add more and keyword tag it more, that ability is there as well.
So I don't have to think about it. Essentially, the platform does the thinking for me.
Yeah, the platform absolutely does the thinking for you.
I wanted to actually point something out here, just because I think this is a hilarious story. We had owned the company that we run here for, I think, 3 or 4 months, and I logged in and I saw like all of our blog posts. My blog post had Dave Sharp's blog post, and I essentially made all my money blogging. Dave had done it through direct response. Well, Dave had like 30 blog posts back there, and they didn't have any like keywords in them, or meta tags, or like descriptions or anything. They had none of that stuff. And so I called Dave up and I was like, Dave, why aren't you putting like tags in your blog post? And he says, what the hell's a tag? And that's funny for somebody that is a co-owner of a blogging platform. But the reality is that most people who are out there who get started on the online don't know what that stuff is. Yep. And just the ability to have them in there, but allow the freedom and the flexibility for somebody who's really good at SEO to be able to alter it how they choose. It's a big deal, because it's, again, something that you can just get started. You can choose to just make a decision. Your website's instantly set up. We just set up a Kitten blog in like 3 seconds, and then we made our first post and already had the keywords there without you even having to know what they are. And is that something your grandma can do? She can do it while she's cooking a pancake. One thing that I think that people might have a question about is that they saw that obviously when they were choosing different blogs that it was creating a subdomain. And there are going to be some pros and some people who are experts and people who have been blogging for a long time who are watching this wondering if they can actually use their own domain name on our platform instead of using our domain with a subdomain of their choosing. Can somebody use their own domain, like mylittlepink.prettykittenblog.com, or really, to be more realistic, Dave Wood's prettylittlekittenblog.com? Could Dave Wood use his own domain on this platform?
So, yeah, we actually can create the davewoodprettypink.com as long as we own it. So
Pretty Pink Kitten.
Oh, I'm sorry,
prettykittenblog.com.
Kittenblog.com, right? There we go. All right. Actually, that domain is available. So, we can actually go out there and make sure that you can do it. So all we got to do is type in the domain that we've already bought, click Next. It's going to actually provide you some instructions to be able to go and set up, with your registrar. Because
Wait. So not only can we plug in our own domain of our choosing, but there's instructions on actually how to do it. And the instructions don't look 40 pages long. They only look about 6 lines long.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, it really isn't a complicated process. It's just, unfortunately, everybody out there online has made it a complicated process. And so we're trying to boil it down to the simple steps so that way you can just get it done and get blogging.
Wow. Got another question for you, Casey. I know that a lot of times people spend, for me, I'll tell you a quick story. When I first got online, I was actually in construction, right? I was trying to move this image like a centimeter over to the left on my blog, and I could not do it. One thing that I saw there on that drop-down menu, and it looked super easy, but I just want to verify to make sure that it's what I thought I saw. It looks like somebody can design and upload different headers and design it how they want to design it with just a couple of clicks. Am I right about that?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I can move different elements around.
Because it's a kitten blog, can we make it a pink background?
Let's see what a pink background color would look like. Get to, there we go. There we go. That's pretty pink. So
wow, that's to me, that would have been invaluable, saved me time. And see these grays on the side of my hair right here? Mm-hmm. That would have made those probably not be there.
And one of the things I wanted to point out about that, you know, a lot of you watching this video, you're team builders or you want to be. We were actually interviewing a lady here who had a massive team in multiple organizations. That's kind of what she does. She builds teams and organizations. She's been trying to teach people how to build websites for years and years and years and years. And her biggest struggle has been her team takes forever to get set up. The reality is that when you have a team, your team can see all your posts. You can actually build influence like that. If they hit that reblog button, go ahead and hit reblog to your team member there.
Sure.
Not only can they reblog your posts and leave their own thoughts on what you're doing, as simple as a Facebook share, but when they reblog that post, it's creating viral backlinks to your content. So a lot of people out there who are watching this video are looking for a way to build authority. They're not the kind of people that are going to create a million fake backlinks through SEO.
Sure.
But here, with our platform, by just deciding to get started, you can actually make a blog post, have that post reblogged on tens or even hundreds of other websites just by creating good content and good information. And for me, I'm telling you something, that would have been a dream come true building my organization for the last few years, because I wouldn't have had to do any SEO at all, and I would have ranked better for creating the content that I've created, because this is how I've built my business.
Mm-hmm. And if you are a team builder, obviously, and I think you're starting to see the picture, you can, and I want you to imagine this, just like Dave was saying, having people in your organization, whether it's 10 or 100 or 10,000, all, if you're clear, and we're going to train you and teach you how to create a good piece of content, what you need to put inside of that content. We've got a lot of experience. We've tested a lot of marketing. We've tested a lot of headlines. We've tested a lot of colors. We've tested a lot of layouts. We've tested a lot of banners. And I can tell you something, one thing that a lot of people are willing to pay a whole lot of money for, and I'm not just talking about hundreds, I'm talking about thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, is what is right inside this head right here. What is right inside this head right here, to be able to basically download that information, and even better than download it, basically just borrow it and have it already implemented into the blog. That's something that's going to be invaluable for a lot of you. So Dave, I want to just get your thoughts real quick on what that would have done for your business when you first got started, if you would have had people or a platform that would have been injecting that sales psychology right into it.
Sure. I want to just talk from actually just my perspective of what I did do and what I could have done. All right, so what I did is I spent a majority of my time for my first 90 days just setting up. And had I had access to something like this, I could have just gotten started, made a decision, pulled out my credit card, laid it on the table as I was typing it into the screen, joining, and I could have literally just started doing what took me 90 days to start doing day one, 10 times more efficiently, because I could have done it faster, because as you've seen, he made 3 posts in the time it would have taken me to make like the first fifth of a post with what I was doing back when I got started online 3 years ago. And it's not just me. If you looked at the interviews that we did, the people that we brought up, the problems that we shared as we were going through the other day, what was it? Yeah. People have massive resistance to taking action because of the level of complexity to doing anything. You can literally click a button, your website is up instantly, you can just get started today, you can start making money, you can start focusing on sales, you can start putting videos up, and you can literally do what took me years and years and years and years to do, and you can do it without even understanding how it works. You can just get to work, and that's the biggest deal with this platform. It removes the resistance to taking action, and it's as easy as setting up a Facebook account.
I want to talk about lifestyle though here for a second, because really we've had a couple of people who were up here who mentioned that they wanted to be able to take a cell phone and shoot a picture and upload that picture or that video. Excuse me, I think actually a couple of them said video. Most of them did. I know that's what I want to do with my business. Is I want to take a phone and I want to be on a beach somewhere. Down in Costa Rica or out in some island, and I want to be able to shoot that video, kind of like what it looks like that you're doing right now, and to be able to just upload that video onto my blog and then start to syndicate and share that video all over Facebook or Twitter, or just literally be able to get that out to my audience. Because the truth is that you want to build a business, but you don't want to be cramped over in front of your computer all night, like trying to grind it out, trying to figure out ways to be more efficient. You want to actually build a business, and one of the dreams and one of the attractor factors of building a business online and living the internet lifestyle was he actually wanted to have a life.
While you were sitting here and talking about this, he actually made his first mobile post on the phone. And I was watching a mobile post.
Sure.
Yeah, he was. You thought he was texting Peach there. Your wife loves that, by the way, doesn't she? Thought he was texting his wife Peach, and what he was actually doing was he just wrote this mobile post here while you were talking. Now I was actually sitting here watching his phone, right? And he hit post on that mobile post, and as he hit it, I watched the screen, I looked up, and there was about a 2-second delay before that popped up on not only to his live blog, but also popped up into the feed that would have been seen and had the ability to be reblogged by his entire team. Well, you continued to talk about it after he made one mobile post as you were talking. He actually picked this up, and he took a video of you talking. He took that video, hit post, and that video is already uploading and encoding and getting ready to post live on his public blog that also would have the ability to be reblogged. And you know how much of it I have to understand in order to do that? I have to understand how to hit a record button on my phone. That's the future of marketing, folks. It's so easy. Grandma can do it while she's cooking a pancake.
So one of the things that we have done is we've shown the entire platform and the different types of things you can do, from the text posts, audio posts, video posts, media posts. And, you know, as the days were talking about it, and as I was sitting there and I was actually doing it, everything that we've done, that we've actually shown just on my computer and on my laptop, I can do through my phone. So, and all the features are there. So just because you want to have a mobile experience doesn't mean you kind of lose out on anything that the platform or the power that it has. So, and we actually are going to have, you know, it's going to support the different phones that are out there, everything from iOS and Android, both in phone and tablet. So, depending upon whatever your device of choice is, you know, we have you covered. And then you can basically go out and be able to blog and be able to manage your content just from really wherever you are.
Wow, wow. I mean, that's like that is like 10 times better than the quote-unquote internet lifestyle. I wanted to just ask one more thing, because a lot of times I just have something that I want to get out to my team fast, and I might be on my internet or on the computer or laptop, like creating something. And by the way, there's the video right there.
There's the video right there.
That's the video that you just recorded on your phone as I was talking about it.
Yep, absolutely. So, you know, that was exactly what I was doing, is I was using my phone to record it, capture it, upload it, post about it, set all my SEO options and everything. You know, and it had to upload, it had to encode and do a couple of things behind the scenes, but it's already there, it can already post.
And can we hit play on that real quick?
Yeah.
And to be able to just upload that video onto my blog and then start to syndicate and share that video all over Facebook or Twitter, or just literally be able to get that out to my audience. Because the truth is that not only, and I'm just going to speak for you
Casey,
for a second, because I'm
that
is impressive, bro. That's impressive. That's impressive.
So that pretty much covers it. And as you can see with the BlogBeast platform, the setup process is easier than setting up a Facebook page.
Yeah, what I actually love about this platform is that it's visual and it's totally mobile, right? We're all on our phones anyways all the time. You can upload images, audio, video to your post with just one touch.
And you know how much of it I have to understand in order to do that? I have to understand how to hit a record button on my phone. That's the future of marketing, folks. It's so easy. Grandma can do it while she's cooking a pancake.
My name is Don, and hello.
My name is Dario Farnese.
My name is Paolo Barroso, and I'm a full-time internet marketer.
My name is Ali Mercado, and I work with my husband, Robert Mercado, online.
What drove me to this was the fact that what this company offered. You know, I've blogged for 5 years. I saw huge potential in the blogging.
My intention was to use it to market a completely different business, and I can blog without having to figure out all this stuff on my own and blog about this other business.
Life was pretty tough. You know, I wasn't making a lot of money. I had a good stint at one point, but it was just going down.
I remember a lot of struggle, a lot of long days, a lot of feeling like it was never going to happen for me, feeling like I was entirely alone trying to do this big crazy internet marketing thing on my own.
Worked 12 hours a day, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. There was a point in my life where I actually came back from work, saw a note on my door letting me know that I'm being evicted from my basement apartment. And that was my rock bottom.
It was stressful, and it was time to have a change.
And I remember calling my wife. I remember this so clearly in my mind. Calling her to the computer, and I turned the computer around, and I remember this so clearly saying, baby, we won't ever need to worry about money again.
put my stuff where I want it, pull it from where I want it, and it automatically, instantaneously puts it right there.
Everything's easy to find and easy to use. You can use it a lot more efficiently and quickly.
So much easier. I like that.
I'd say it would have to be having multiple blogs.
The possibility to communicate with Facebook automatically.
It's incredible. We've
It's
never seen
amazing.
anything so simple that anybody can use.
And I can be video blogging or traditional blogging right from my iPhone or my iPad, which is huge.
Dave and Dave, the company owners from Power Network, what can I say about them? I've looked them in the eyes, you know, and they've shared their company vision with me, and they were totally genuine.
When I met Dave Wood, I was like, oh my gosh. You know, he came over to us and I went to shake his hand. He didn't even take my hand. He went and gave me a big hug. You know, he knew all about our situation, and just very loving people, just very down-to-earth, loving, wonderful people.
They always deliver. They always look for another way to uplift their people and inspire their people.
It's unreal. They want to see you succeed more than they want to succeed themselves.
Sincerely, they really want you to do well, and it's not about the money, but about how to empower people, how to raise the bar, how to raise their standards, and really succeed in life.
I see vision that no other company has. I see a growth in a company that's unlike any other company that I've seen. They let you be and let you grow within your own realm, whoever you are, whoever you want to be. And I don't think there's any company out there with the leaders who have a vision which is so clear and so huge that I want to be a part of it.
You know, we couldn't think of a better way to end this than on the water. I love the water, Dave. When I grew up in Fairbanks, Alaska, I didn't have the ocean. I didn't have the waves. In fact, we didn't have a lot of money. And I remember I've been through the brokest phases in my life that you guys could ever imagine. I've been homeless. I've lived in a van. I've been the guy that was pitching a business to my family and friends trying to learn how to make money. And I've also been the guy that was sitting on a page at the right place at the right time making a decision to really turn on the beast mode. I remember back to 2009 when I really made a decision to get started in my business online. I had just been homeless for about a year, living in a van. I got started in my business because I saw a way for me to share a message with the world through blogging. And when I got started in my business, I remember being on a page, there was a button, it seemed like it was speaking to me, that it was calling out, that was saying, click me now, Dave. And I pulled out my credit card and I made the hardest decision that I ever made in my life. The reason it was hard, because I didn't have any money to get started in my business on the internet, but I made a decision anyways. And you know what happened over the next 90 days is everything in my life transformed. It wasn't just making money on the internet. It wasn't just the time freedom that came with it. It wasn't just the ability to impact people all over the world. It was that when I made a decision to turn on the beast, I had a total life transformation. See, in Empower Network and buying the Blog Beast now, it's not just about pulling out your credit card. It's not just about making a decision. It's about getting access to the best information, the best blogging system that exists in the world, period. We've entertained you. We've fought ninjas. We've flown away in helicopters. I introduced you to my alter ego. And here you are, and you're watching this on the page because you've been the most entertained that you've ever been by anything that you've ever seen on or off the internet. And now it's your turn right now to step up and to make your decision. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Pull out your credit card. I know it's been calling out to you. It's in your left pocket or your right. Maybe it's in your wallet and you need to grab it. Pull it out right now. Click that button that says Make Me a Beast and unlock the beast within, because that's what we're going to help you do here at the Power Network.
Hey guys, listen, up until this point, obviously, you've seen really all kinds of different stuff from us. Like Dave said, you've been entertained, you've been educated, you've gotten a little bit of taste. And here's what I really want to remind you guys of. One of the things that's so different about what we've done up until this point is that everything that I've been involved with before was just really mechanical stuff. There was no personal connection. There was no dialogue. There was no communication and conversation. There was no ability to be able to get support and lock arms with people. And what we really wanted to create when we created this company, when we created this movement, which is what it's turned into, we decided that we wanted to do it differently. We didn't want to just create a product. We didn't just want to create an opportunity. We just didn't want to create a company. We wanted to create an experience for people that they could get involved in something and not just buy something right here, right now,
but that they could get involved and tap into the strength and the support and the expertise and the knowledge that everybody had in the community. See, it's not just Dave and I. We've got an army of leaders, an army of people who started out really at ground zero, who have now come up through the ranks and have started having success in their life and in their business because of the community that we've created around the Blog Beast, around our platform, around our movement. And I think that what we've done here over the last week has really showcased the difference between what we're doing here and what everybody else is doing out there. See, I wanted to do something different when we locked arms at the very beginning, and I had a real compelling pull inside of me to say that, you know what, if we're not going to do something big, then we're not going to do it at all. I decided that I wanted to build my business with my heart, not just my head. And guys, I'm going to tell you something, that getting involved with what we're doing is not only going to give you the opportunity to be able to build a business, to learn how to make money online. We wanted to show you, and not just talk about it, but show you how to build a business and have a life at the same time, because there's a lot of programs, a lot of education, a lot of platforms, a lot of systems out there that are going to just sell you a product. But guys, once they sell you that product, there's really nothing on the backside. With us, we wanted to deliver an experience. We wanted to support you. We wanted to love you and believe in you until you can believe in yourself, because guys, if you know anything about my story, guys, I've struggled. So has Dave. We've been homeless. We know what it's like to be on the bottom. We know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to not have people around us locking arms with us, supporting us, believing in us. And I'm going to tell you something, that is the difference between what we're doing and what everything else out there is doing. So guys, you have an opportunity right now. There's a button there that says Make Me a Beast. I want you to do one thing and one thing only. I want you to unleash your inner beast mode. I want you to activate beast mode. I want you to lock arms with us, and I want you to learn how, and let us teach you, show you, and support you in building a business right here, right now. And guys, I want to just welcome you to the family.
Oh, Casey, look, honey. Are those dolphins over there?
I love you, Peach.
I've seen it in the past where people will struggle for days, sometimes, even weeks. They'll get stuck in a kind of a holding pattern because they don't know what to do or how to do it.
You guys, like most people, you probably struggled for quite a few years trying to make money online with your blog, just like I was. I had a blog that I put on a WordPress platform, and I had to buy like tons of plugins and hire designers to put a header.
This used to be so difficult for me. I actually created products trying to teach people how to blog, how to install software, how to get things going, and it is so much easier now with this blogging system.
To be able to use a blogging platform that actually works to express yourself and be your best you and to empower other people, to me that's priceless.
And this has honestly just transformed my life. You see, I didn't have business skills. I didn't have marketing skills.
If you're like most people, you're always looking at your phone, you're always filming something, you're capturing images and memories. Your phone is your life, and I'm the exact same way.
And there's nothing else like I've seen on the internet, so this is going to revolutionize the way that blogging is done. What I see for this new Blog Beast, it's going to transform everything.
My favorite part about this new viral blogging system is the ability to be able to be mobile with our business, meaning we can blog from our phones. We can take videos and memories that we capture, upload them right through our little device, and make sure that we can share our message with the world.
And what it does is it allows somebody to use the platform so that they can spend less time with the technology. They can spend more time doing the things that really put money in their pocket if they're using it to grow a business or share their product or service.
If you want to have a fair advantage over everybody else, just get this blogging platform.
If you're like me watching this video now, and we all start from somewhere. And if that's you,
take full ownership of your business, take full ownership of your life and your income.
So all you want to do right now is click on the button that says Make Me a Beast.
Become a beast, become a blogging beast.
Make me a beast, and let's go change the world.
I'll be back, little brother!
I like badass blogs that I cannot write. All your other brothers can't deny. When you get a couple leads and an itty bitty taste and a big check in your bank, you get funds. Here to make millions, shit now think of billions. Look at the bling I'm wearing. Take notes cause you can't stop staring. Well, maybe you want to get into and get the money, get the honeys and the bands too. Make sure you're recording. Unleash the beast and make my money. You'll see what we did. You don't have to be a whiz. Sales, leads, 2 a day is all you need. We know what you asking, how to get that traction, and yup, you'll get it. Hell, it's up on the internet. It's time to make your greens, making money like it grows on trees. Take the average Joe, turn him into a badass, show him how to get mad at. So fellas, if you really think you got the guts, then post it, sell it, and then you can get the bucks. Baby got got something, now it's big. It'll change the way you live. Be all mobile. With just one touch, your biz goes global. All from your phone. That app, everybody tap that. Ain't talk about fake toys. We the real deal with the only choice. One touch to the next level. Your bank account's about to double. Straight from your home. Shoot videos from your phone and watch your business grow. But activate your beast mode. And word to all you critics, if you want to get with it, it'll only take a minute. But we gotta be straight when we say to blog till the break of dawn. Got it going on, gotta be a beast man, gotta get it done. Haters like to hate and fake it, but we just blog and bank it. So ladies, wanna roll in a Mercedes? Then blog it. Everybody bank blogging now. Oh, this real funky right here, baby. Baby got one more time, beast mode. Till the point of